I am able to explain it for you to save you months and months of research. If not
Yeah, we'll pop round your mate Steve, yeah? Do a quick video around there.
The great secret. The secret that explains where all the top tiers of society went in the last 4+ years. And where your top brass and chief superintendents all actually disappeared to after 2020.
Okay, maybe.
And why there is a lot of empty office space in all police stations in the UK and also around the rest of the planet.
You what?
Well, I'm sorry to inform you that they are in FEMA camps, basically. Because all
basically all you do is just
social services,
you park to side and just cross over the road and it's there. You don't have to go, but it's the one where you when the speaker up.
Oh
yeah. And I said not to bother because there's houses at the back of it at the top. It's that one. I don't think they fucking mind anyway. Say it's your if you put speakers up there.
Look at this. Probably. What's this? That's us in that fucking look.
Yeah. Oh, that was fucking amazing.
What one's that?
It's fucking amazing. He's good, he's got it.
Yeah, is this Gary, is it? Yeah. He's a legend, mate, isn't he? He's well good. They are. The Invisible Man. Oh, the Invincible Man. Epic.
In Los Angeles, there is this park that is shaped exactly like a Freemason/Illuminati logo.
Yeah.
And if you take a look to see what's right in front of it, it's the Creative Artists Agency. And right above that is this, it looks like a fountain that is shaped in an eye. But the Creative Artists Agency isn't just
they're getting the police, do you know what they're doing? With a bit of control. The police are disrespecting me.
We're talking about
Well, I've not told you, don't disrespect me.
Obama's Kamala Harris.
Don't disrespect me.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've waited for this for a long, long time, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. The family and friends I've lost.
Yeah.
Through this. What's just about to happen? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got the police with their little antics, what we've all known about. And they're just making it, embarrassing themselves. Yeah? They need to do their job properly before they fucking get into shit.
Well, them two we saw, they did do their job properly.
Yes, they did.
They were good coppers.
Best coppers I've ever met.
Ever. In the world.
Fiona, the woman who interviewed me, lovely woman.
Yeah.
And she see it straight away.
Yeah.
She see it straight away. Yeah? That's what I'm saying, the police got nothing to do in Portsmouth. They got nothing to do.
No.
Huh? They sit, yeah, and they come back. Do you know what? How them police officers walked in my kid's house
That
and tried
is
to work them,
fucked up.
tried to play them, fear mongering.
Yeah, the old fucking, probably the good cop, bad cop routine,
shit.
all that bollocks, yeah.
What they done, they're in serious trouble for that anyway.
I know.
So I ain't got to worry about that.
No, I know. Yeah, I know. They don't understand, do they? That's the thing. They don't understand.
Because they think they're in power still.
Yeah.
They're not.
No, but they know the empty offices are empty. Yeah. And they ain't thought about why that might be. Listen, when they all start seeing these and see that message to the police, this, that, the other, all the stuff we've been saying.
And do you know what? Listen, all you police had a chance. First lockdown, first pandemic.
Yeah.
Shitloads of police left because they didn't want to have nothing to do with it.
They knew, they swore an oath and they reneged on it.
Yeah, and they dropped it. Doctors and nurses quit their jobs because they didn't want to have nothing to do with it.
All the good GPs left, took early retirement. All the good nurses, they saw that straight away for what it was.
And do you know what it's all about as well, this police? Their pension.
Well, they ain't got one.
They're power driven, and their pension. Why do you think
they ain't got a pension?
Matt Hancock, Boris Johnson and Chris Whitty took 45,000 plus old people out of hospitals
and executed
put them in old people's home, killed them with Dazzlam and then told everyone else it was COVID.
They spunked the pensions.
Because there's no pensions, they spunked it.
There's no pensions in Spain, not even for the fire service, and they don't know that yet either.
But all the police what's selling us out now thinks they've got a pension in that.
Yeah, I know, they haven't got
But us saying that now, they think that we're mad.
Yeah.
Is it recorded?
Yeah.
They think that we're mad, but no, we're not.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'll put it up here and we'll get the whole lot in.
You can't do that. You can't walk in people's houses scaring fucking a mother and my daughter.
Yeah.
Over a load of bullshit.
Come on.
Over a load of bullshit.
Come on.
Over a load of bullshit. What trawlers have cumbered up on the computer and they ain't even done an investigation
They're
properly.
fucked now, aren't they? Because them trollers, that Pixie and Justin dickheads,
Yeah.
now they're being investigated.
Pixie and Justin, yeah? That's who you got to be looking at.
Yeah.
They're the sick fucks what said that shit.
Yeah. And now, like I say, I ain't got to worry about being nicked because I haven't got a warrant. So whatever happened there is a different kettle of fish. But I guess because I wrapped them up, common law last time, when we were talking to them, they were really nice police that stopped us and that they were very polite. Pixie said again, I think I said the other day, Pixie said again that I drive about with a crossbow and a taser. Well, the police searched the van, didn't find a crossbow and a taser because I don't have a crossbow and a taser. She said the same thing to the police to get fucking Christian busted. Oh, he's going to kill his ex and him. No, he's going to kill his daughter, then he's going to kill himself. That was what she said about me and my ex. The dickhead has got severe mental health. Let me just turn that up. She's got severe mental health.
Serious.
All of these silly trollers have now made themselves look so stupid it's not even funny because the police are now investigating them because they're fed up with all look, Pixie's called the police on me 5 or 6 times and each time nothing's happened about it and now she looks like a prick, like a big time prick. Now she's being investigated. So's Justin. So's
And the police will do their job if they like it or not.
Now, I didn't get arrested, right? And that was what the hope was. To get Christian pulled, because I'll be with him, and then I get nicked and go back to jail. That's all they wanted to happen. But that I told you, it ain't going to happen. Because, listen, that ain't going to happen. Because I ain't going in front of a magistrate. And that's now been proven. Because when I spoke to Matey and Matey, yeah, and I told the really, really nice one, the really quiet one, he was a lovely guy, very quiet, didn't say a fucking word. They obviously sent firearms police to find us because... Well, listen, I won't say how, I know how, but anyway, they sent firearms police, yeah, because of the taser. Pixie's told them I've got a crossbow and a taser, so they've had to send firearms police. They didn't randomly find us in the country lane. That's another story for another time. But, so basically, because of what happened last time I got arrested, yeah, because what I told them, I've told you, I'm not lying. I'm not making any of this up. I'm being 100% honest with you. What happened when I got nicked for that big cannabis grow that I wasn't actually part of, yeah, but my fingerprints were found on a can of Dr. Pepper fucking strawberry, yeah, because I used to buy and sell cannabis equipment. Another story that we've well discussed anyway. Moving on. So what I come out with and what I told them about all of the fucking crimes and the paedophilia and the Satanism and the Luciferian stuff and the symbolism and where they're all they're top echelons of CAFCAS, the police, social services, the judiciary, I reeled it out to them over the 7 hours I was in there for about 2 hours, 45-minute bouts, yeah, on my interview, which was me interviewing them, and then when I got in there at the custody suite. That's all well on record. Now, when I was there yesterday with Matey and Matey, I'm also then well on record. And they showed me a mugshot of me when I thought I was going back to jail. This was 18 months ago. I didn't think they were going to let me out. So when they took my mugshot, I just went like this. I'll show you. I went for my mugshot, right? Yeah. And he said, but I gave him a wrong name. I didn't give him a wrong name. I said Lee Sinclair. It's very close. It's very similar. And he said, okay, you've been known by any other names? And I said, nah. And he said, are you sure? I said, of course I'm sure. He said, really? I said, yep, really. He said, so you've never been called Andy Atkins? And I was like, no. And he said, so this isn't you? And he showed me that picture of me going, yeah, my last mugshot 18 months ago. And I said, do you know what? That does look a lot like me, doesn't it? He said, do you know what? I think that's you. I said, I think you're right. He said, that's you, innit? I said, yeah, that's like me. And he just laughed and he said, look, Leon, he said this, look. Right, so listen, I know for sure because of what happened. You don't punch 2 coppers in the mouth, get nicked with 4 kilos of weed, be on the run, not turn up at probation, laugh off court, laugh off 11 grand HMCTS fines for a fucking sentence you shouldn't even have had in the first fucking place. Yeah, you don't do all that and then not have a warrant. All right, it doesn't happen. It's not in the real world of the real world. It doesn't happen, yeah, ever to anyone. Except it has now to me on 2 occasions. Once because I used common law, and the second time because the first time I used common law. You see the pattern? Because they're now not going to. I told you, if they put me in front of a magistrate, magistrate's getting nicked. 1,000,000% magistrates getting nicked, because I ain't going to have it any other way. Now, the police, right, there's good police, and I said before, the good police, you know that the good police are the only ones left, and a bit more proof is because that's what we saw. The good police. You don't get firearms coppers mincing about now with shooters, yeah, in their holster, and they're slightly corrupt. It wouldn't happen. The ones we saw were proper nice, very professional, and they knew what was going on. So when I was telling matey, one of them, why all of the top tier of the police are in FEMA camps, and that's why they've got empty office space, because he well knew they had, because when I said to him that, you might have been talking to your colleague over here about why there's a load of empty office space. And he was like, his eyebrows done a bit of Macaton. Sorry, I got a sore throat. A lot of talking. Yeah, so I knew that he knew that I knew that he knew, basically, yeah. And then matey's up the other end of the van, yeah, and he's on the radio trying to find out who I am, because I was kind of a bit bashful about being honest, although I was mostly honest, mostly. But they were really nice, like I say. But anyway, so he was up the back of the van for a while on the phone trying to work out me and what to do. And I'm talking to matey and I'm on his body cam, yeah. And they're like, and I know what happened, and I'm grateful for their compliance in it happening, yeah, because it could have been more unfortunate than it was. Nothing like that will ever happen again, because I now know that I don't have any warrants. But what I'm saying is, matey who I'm talking to about, you might have been wondering where all the top tier of your local police station, where they all are. They're in FEMA camps with the top tier of CAFCAS, the NHS, yeah, all of them. They're all there already. The rest will be mopped up soon. I said, as will your colleagues. Some of your colleagues will be mopped up. And I'm saying all this on body camera again for like the third time in my loop of this shit. You know what I mean? Not my loop, but my not career, but my instance of this in the last 3 years, let's just say. So but when he's on the phone, when he's on the radio talking to them about me, because he said, have you got any tattoos? And I said no. But anyway, they found out who I was. They didn't even ask me why I was lying, didn't even bother asking, and they were very polite and courteous. They just because I said to him, what, do you want me to follow you, do you? Now, listen, I ain't ever going to tell the fucking police, do you want me to follow you? No, that ain't going to happen. But I wanted to get Christian out the back of the van. I was nearly wetting myself and up to the van, and he's sitting in the back of the van in handcuffs, because I knew he'd be out in a minute. I knew he'd smash it in there. I knew he's just going to tell the truth, and it's all going to fall apart, because all the accusations that we've had against us are all fake. All of them, all of the fraudulentness, the money, whatever, the taking whatever, the mug, whatever the fuck. We're actually telling the truth because we believe the information, because the information's fucking obvious, if you understand it, that is. So that's why only the Resonating Army get it, because nobody else can seem to grasp it. NPCs are not programmed to grasp it. But the point is, when I was talking to these two coppers, right, now, I know that I have live warrants, yeah, that I know for a fact. I told you, they can't put me in front of a magistrate, because everyone's getting nicked. The people that took me there, the people that gave me coffee when I was in there, the people that heated my meal up to have me fucking not die of hunger while I was in the cells, they will also be involved in this. Everyone will. And they can't do that. They're not going to risk their jobs and their future and the pension they don't have, because they haven't got a pension. That's gone. They've lost their pension. They didn't have a pension like 8, 9, 10 years ago. Probably longer. Did you? All the pensions, all of the last remaining pensions of everyone's pensions, that was all used up in the last wars, the Ukraine conflict. They've been sucking all that. This wasn't a conflict. They've been sucking all that money out, and the donations. That's all they've got. They listen. All the donkey donations go to that shit. Doesn't go to fucking donkeys. Cat rescue money doesn't go to cats. Dog rescue money doesn't go to dogs. It's obvious, isn't it? But anyway. So yeah, listen, common law well works. You don't worry about it. Everyone needs to push back. Everyone needs to push back now, because listen, what happened to us is more than the green light. So I've got 3 years of pushing back like a bitch, and it's worked every single time, and now I've proved it twice in the most austere circumstances ever, yeah? So I know for a fact they ain't putting me in front of no magistrate. Christian hasn't done anything, for God's sake. All the lies that dickheads make up about him have just now come back. I said to him today, it's like people have pulled a hand grenade pin out, but they've tried to throw it, but it's stuck to their hand. Do you know what I mean? And it's blown their fucking arm off because every time someone makes shit up, it all falls apart. And yeah, it's silly. It's pointless. There's no need. But it's very good. It's what a good time to be alive. And like I say, yesterday we had great interaction with the police. And they knew what was going on. Matey would have been on the radio to him saying, "Oh look, we've had this Leon cunt in before. Probably it's up to you. He's got a warrant out. It's up to you if you want to process him because it might end up quite bad and you might end up losing your house." Do you know what I mean? So they thought, no, do you know what? It ain't worth the hassle. So there was nothing come of it. So now I know I ain't got to worry about nothing. So all you trolling mugs out there, listen. Do yourselves a favour, look into the information, try and make it resonate, because you've only got a couple of weeks left on this. Big love.